All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Today, it's kind of just going to be going over how you guys need to be trading prop firms. Um, at the end of the day, these prop firms are designed to make you guys fail. So, what you need to take into consideration with this is actually how to properly trade them. Because trading evals and trading an XFA are two completely different things. Now, for instance, whenever I'm trading an eval, I'm over risking on all the setups that I take. I'm risking about $1,000 per setup that I take. With that being said, if I happen to take two losing trades in a row, whatever, you blow the eval, you just buy another one. $50 for 50K, it's not expensive at all, and you don't want to get stuck up on trading these evals for an extended period of time, because at the end of the day, they're doing nothing for you. You're not actually able to take any money out from the evals. So it doesn't make sense to be trading them for extended periods of time, So with that being said, trading evals and trading XFAs are two completely different things. I think a lot of people do get it mixed up. I think a lot of people will play it safe with evals and they'll spend a while on them. And when I hear people talk about, oh yeah, I'm about to get rebuild for my eval, I'm just like, are you being dead ass? Like, you're telling me you went a month without either blowing the account or passing it. Now, for instance, I mean, you could be a break-even trader in that sense, but at the same time, you could also just be risking like nothing. Like, I've heard of people just risking like $250 per trade. Like, are we being serious? At least risk 500. Like I said, I risk $1,000 per trade on an eval. Because it doesn't matter if I blow that account super fast. But XFAs completely different. XFAs, first of all, you need to build buffers on XFAs. As you can see from this account, super insane stats just for this account. I mean, 100% winning day, 7 trading days complete as well. I already took a payout from this account as well. Probably going to take another one next week. Now, with that being said, as you can see, this is consistent growth within the account. You don't see these large spikes of, really good days, really bad days, really good days, bad days. It's a consistent and steady growth within the account. Now, in order to kind of get results like this, you guys need to have a high win rate model. Prop firms are not designed for you guys to have a low win rate model. A lot of people top and bottom tick. Okay, you see it all the time. You see videos of people top and bottom ticking on TikTok with some audio, behind it. You see guys like Powell. Don't get me wrong, Powell's great. I mean, I think he's great. He's a good trader, but I can for sure tell you that he definitely built up buffers on his account. And he's also experienced within the industry, and he knows how to trade prop firms designed for his model. I don't want to go too in depth, kind of, how he trades or whatever, and his win rate and whatnot, because he's even said it himself. His win rate's not that high. So I would assume, he probably blows XFAs a lot faster compared to other people. But at the same time, he has one trade and he's already built that buffer on that account. So kind of the way that I trade XFAs is, I just have a super high win rate model. Now, super mechanical model that I trade based off just inversion fair value gaps and changing the state of delivery. Just watching for displacement in the market and just super clean technical analysis and mech model, honestly. Just targeting internal lows, internal highs, unfilled 5 minutes, unfilled 15 minutes, and just, not forcing trades within the market. Like, whenever I take a trade, for example, it has to be so clear to the point where the market is forcing me to enter that trade. It's not me, excuse me, it's not me going out of my way to take that trade. I'm not forcing a trade. It's the market is showing me everything that I need to see in order to take that trade. And if that doesn't happen, then I'm not taking the trade because there's no reason to put money up for risk. And I think a lot of you guys have an issue with that when you guys do move over to an XFA account. You guys know that you're finally able to make money. You passed your eval, you're just like, oh, I'm a good trader, I'm able to make money now. I can put real money on the table and I can make real money. So then you guys start forcing setups, and you guys blow your accounts. So in order to combat that, you guys need to make sure that you're waiting for the market to tell you and present to you an A plus setup, a super high conviction based setup. And, this is just super important because evals, like I said, designed to make you guys lose. You guys have a 2K loss limit. Depending on what you risk, like normally I'm risking, 250 to 500 per trade. Depending on your stop loss and depending on the model that you trade, every model is also different. Let's say for like one trade, my stop loss could be a risk of like $450. My TP could only be like a $400 take profit. Literally negative RR in that sense. But if it is super high conviction, and like I said, the market is forcing me to take that trade, then I'm gonna take the trade. Because you guys need to be just focusing on building the buffer on these accounts. And as you can see, that's what I've done with this account. And just the way that I trade, I'm able to get high conviction based setups and take that in order to build my account. And as you can see, 7 winning days right here, need 3 more to take another payout from this. And it's just all consistent growth. And as you can see, it's not like I'm over risking on some days. 208, 330, 340, 221, 231, 411, and then 380. Like all these are super similar. You don't see days where I'm just, risking a bunch. It's steady growth. I would say when I get to like a 2.5, 3K account balance, then that's when I'll start risking a little bit more for my setups, just because I've been able to build that buffer within the account so that I am able to risk more. So I just hope that you guys are able to take away how you guys need to be trading XFAs in order to get to the point of actually taking payouts within them. Because I know it's a big difference between trading on an eval and an XFA. You just have to trade them differently, in all honesty. And I think it's very important for traders to be able to learn how to do that, and then they can also grow from that. Because at the end of the day, prop firms, they are the easiest way to scale within trading. You're able to copy trade multiple accounts, and at the end of the day, that's what everybody wants to do. You want to copy trade multiple accounts, you want to get max allocation, and you want to hit consistent 10K months, and that's not honestly hard to do. Look at this account, guys. I've been trading on this account for, I think, at the end of this week, it'll be 2 weeks on this XFA account, and I've already taken one payout from it. I'll probably take another one next week, but think about this times 5 accounts. That is consistent and steady growth. Like at this rate, this is like a 10K month across all 5 accounts. Super easy too. And I trade from 9:30 to 11 a.m. It's nothing complicated, guys. It is simplicity is the best thing when trading. I think a lot of you guys overcomplicate it. You guys try to have these massive days within the market. You guys try to get these massive payouts when, in all honesty, that's not what you need to be doing. Small payouts add up. You can say all you want. Oh, you're only taking $1,000 payout. $1,000 across 5 accounts is 5K. You do that twice a month. That's a 10K month. As simple. It's so simple. And I think you guys just need to look at it in a big picture like that. You can't look at it just from a weekly time frame. Like, oh, I'm going to risk, $750 on this trade on my Express account. Like I want to make 3K this week on my Express account. Like, no, you guys don't need to be doing that. Take your small, consistent wins within the market. And, with that, you guys can have those, like, you guys try to have these big days within the market, and then you guys fuck yourselves over because you need 5 winning days at 200 plus. And it's that simple. You guys need to be taking, super high conviction setups to be getting those winning days. Because, I see a lot of people, the winning days are what kills them. And, that's why prop firms have that rule in the first place, because a lot of people just aren't able to do that. So, like I said, it's super important that you guys focus on just super high conviction based setups and not putting unnecessary risk on the table when you guys are trading these XFA accounts. So with all that being said, hopefully you guys were able to take something away from this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.